Hi, my name is Lisa. Welcome to my YouTube makeup video channel. Today I'm going to talk about the Terramoons Winter 2022 collection that came out just recently, and it came with 21 different single eyeshadows that came with the Cosmic Wanderer time. You know when they came out with the Cosmic Wanderer palette? I've done a YouTube video on that, loved it, but I haven't gotten to play with the individual single shades. And I was just reading that they're coming out with another collection in just, I think, another week, like December 17th, and it is December 12th. So, oh my gosh, it's coming out in 5 days, and I have not even tried the first set of eyeshadows, so I wanted to go and see how that would look, because they had, I know I studied these colors so much before I bought them. I was so excited about them. There was this wormhole color that was just very mysterious, kind of bluish, purplish color that I was really excited about. This sublunar color that I thought was going to be extremely vibrant and very shifty, pretty color. And also this beautiful, it's called betelgeuse. I think it's called betelgeuse. When I first saw the wording of it, I was a little bit confused with the name, but I did look it up, and people call it betelgeuse. And it's a beautiful yellowy orange color that is a beautiful transition shade that you can use with like cerise waves, and then add like that beautiful wormhole blue color underneath, and get that that look where you're trying to get yellow orange or orange and then a blue color on the bottom. I think you've seen that kind of look before, and I wanted to see if it would go well with the typical Lily Pulitzer style that you would wear in the winter here, because it's 88 degrees, and you can see like you've got this pinky orange color, and I thought it would go very well with that reddish cerise waves, and the blue here would really go well with the wormhole. So if you're interested in seeing I came up with this look, and just to see how the Terramoon Cosmetics eyeshadows look, then please subscribe and keep watching. Okay, so I've already primed my face, and I put on this really pretty rose lipstick. It's like a rose, it's by Rose Ink, and it's called Poetic, and a Nothing But Nude lipstick liner from Sephora, which when they have their sales with the 30% off for their Sephora collection, it's a great time to get those kind of lip liners. So I'm gonna start off with this beautiful yellowy orange color for all over the lid. This is gonna be my transition color. So I'm starting at the lower lid and then going up, so the most color is on the bottom, and then it's going to diffuse upward. And sometimes when I look back at these, I'm like, wow, just that one color could have been everything, because it's so pretty. And right now I'm looking at this and it is so beautiful, but I'm trying to go with the color scheme of this Lily Pulitzer print and try to get some of this pink in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the yellowy orange, I can call it an orange, and then I'm going to blend in the red color. So I'm continuing using this orangier color as my transition color. And then what I'm going to try to do is blend in a beautiful red color that came with this collection for the winter. It came out with the Cosmic Wanderer palette, but as individual eyeshadows. And there we go. So there I have my transition color, and this is very vibrant and very pretty. Now I'm going to go into the red color. Okay, I'm using this in my crease. And once again, I have a mirror and I'm looking downward. It does make a difference on how your eyeshadow looks than if you're looking straight ahead into a mirror, because you really can see how it's blending in. You can really see the crease better. So you can see that when I put these two together, it almost looks like a purple color, which is very neutral, right? Because I'm actually taking almost like opposite end spectrum colors and layering them on top of each other. That often produces like a brown or a purpley brown neutral color. And we're going to do this so that we can really blend in the other colors that I'm looking at. So I'm going to start with a, I was going to do some blue here, but I think it would be better to stop it here. So basically what I'm saying is I'm going to stop. I'm not going to go down yet for my outer edge. I'm just going to, adding a little bit more red in there to really delineate. Now I'm going to go in with the blue color, and I feel like the blue is really going to pop more next to the red, and you're really going to see quite an interesting color here. So I'm starting off with this darker blue on the edge, and can even take it in just a little bit on the lash line, upper lash line. Same thing on the other side. Okay. Okay, so now I'm trying this technique. I'm using this Valentino glitter glue because I did find that this just seems to work really well with most of my glittery type shadows. Although I feel like Terramoons, you don't really necessarily need it because there is kind of a adhesiveness to it already. That's why you pay a lot of money for these, that it just kind of already has it. But I have this glue out, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that. And what I wanna do is take this blue and put it on my middle part of my eyelid here. And what I'm trying to get is like this beautiful bluey red, reddy pink kind of color, but then for it to still look neutral up towards the upper eyelid. So that's kind of the goal here. I do find like if you put the red on top of like the orangier color, the blue pays off a little bit better. And I have seen some tutorials where people have done that, and I was like, that really does make a difference, so it doesn't look so muddy. But look at this color. It is amazing. I'm now going to also take this lighter color for the inner eye, and I'm going to pop that right here. And those are some of the tricks to making something that may look a little bit dark for your skin, or you might think it's a little too dark for your skin, but if you can kind of blend out some lighter areas like the inner eye, and that also makes your eyes look bigger. And to have the lighter color, you know, more towards the brow, that helps a lot. Okay, I'm now going to just kind of blend this in a little bit better with the light blue. Actually, I'm going to take the white, the whiter color, lightest color that I got in the winter free, I don't know what you call it, like shades, putting that here. Instead of having a palette, you know, buying the individual shades is what I mean by that. It didn't come out quite right what I was trying to say, but I meant instead of buying a palette, because there was a palette that came out, and then there were these individual shadows. These are the individual shadows in the white one, or the latest color that came out for the winter. That's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes it's hard to talk and look at what you're doing. Right, I'm going to put some more of this blue just to kind of blend it a little bit better. And this to me is looking so pretty. Like, this is outrageous. See that? Very pretty. Now I'm just going to soften it up a little bit. What I normally do to soften things up is I use my Smashbox, and I have this like light yellow color in there, and I like to clean up the eyebrows a little bit and just clean up the edges more like at an angle, and I'll show that. Okay, so I'm going in with this lighter yellow. You can see I've already hit pan here. That's how much I like this, and I have 2 of these. I like to use this to kind of diffuse the edges, to really give it a nice blend and to make it look natural. You know, closest to the eyebrow, because when people look right at you like this, they're not really going to notice so much that blue. They're going to notice what's up in here. So this right here looks very natural looking, but then when you look down and you look to the side, you really get to see that nice pop of color, that just the money shot, right? I used to put it all over, and then I was like, whoa, my eyes look a little, it just looks a little too much on me. And so I started just trying to blend it in a little bit and do multiple colors, you know, where the lighter, more natural colors were at the top, and these brighter colors were more at the bottom. And then, see? And you could see how putting that red in there above the blue really makes that blue pop. And yet this yellow with the red on top, kind of, or it's like a yellow orange, really is a nice contrast, and it gives it a really more neutral look right here. So I really like this combination a lot. Okay, for the under eye area, I'm going to be using Perseus, this gray color, to set my eyeliner. It's a nice, beautiful, natural, neutral color, and it pairs really nicely with the orangier yellow at the top. It gives it a more nice contrast and more neutral look on the immediate eye area. And I'm going to add just a little bit of this wanderstar here, just a little bit of sparkle right here. You can see. Okay, so now I'm going to use this sublunar color on the inner corner of the eye, just to give it that really pretty pop. Kind of pull it in just a little bit, and then a little bit right in here, you know, at the very high point. So when you take a picture in that beautiful sunlight, it just gives it that nice little pop. So in conclusion, Terramoon Cosmetics 2022 single shadows are just out of this world. They're so beautiful and buttery, and they have very rich pigmentation, and they go so well with so many different styles of clothes, I'm sure. I think that this was made more for like a typical winter style look, and yet it goes perfectly with the types of styles, which is pretty much summer all year round here. And if you are looking for something that is a little bit unique and mysterious, shiny, shifty type look, then I think that you would benefit from having a Terramoon single shadow. Just picking a couple of these colors up would really brighten your look up a lot. So hopefully you enjoyed this commentary, and I know for me, like, I don't always want to spend the money on this stuff, and I want to see what it looks like on somebody else, or how they made a cohesive look with it. And that's why I'm doing these videos, because I've already bought a lot of this stuff, and I wanted to show how I was able to incorporate it. Maybe it might help somebody out. So I hopefully you enjoyed it. So thank you, and don't forget to subscribe.